Welcome back, everyone. How was the last session? I heard it was absolutely amazing. I got to watch a little snippet myself. I am bringing you here live to our marketplace. There is so much exciting action here. I'm currently in the arcade, and there's a lot of fun exhibitions that we're showcasing for the first time ever at the ASU+GSV Summit. This is the first time that we'll ever have an arcade, and it's because we're really focused on, cutting edge technologies, Web3, gaming, metaverse, you name it. And I'll touch a little bit more on the actual channels and speakers being showcased. But I wanted to give you all, especially those tuning in virtually, a little sneak peek exclusively at our gaming arcade. On this side, we have our retro arcade area, which really is an homage to kind of the 80s arcade era. We have games like Pac-Man, Pinball, you name it, is really kind of just tying back to, I think, the similar energy that a lot of people are feeling around Web3, in the same way that people felt about the early rise of the internet in the late 80s, early 90s. I think for many people, they feel like Web3 right now, there are about, I think, 7 million people who have opened Web3 crypto wallets. And in the same way, in the 1997, about the same number of people had access to the internet. So really exciting waves. And then here we have our family game room, which really showcases a lot of the games that became popular after console moved towards the home. We have games like Zelda, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, things that we all grew up with, or I personally grew up with, and games kind of showcased between the 1990s to 2000s. And finally, we have the most futuristic facing of this group, all the way in the back, the sandbox. I highly recommend anyone who's here live to test it out and play there. There's everything from trying on Microsoft HoloLens to the Oculus to AR, VR games on mobile devices. It really kind of showcases the future of what education and gaming could look like. There's games where you can go from, traveling 80 different planets to being a surgeon in the HoloLens to, testing out AR, VR games that are live on mobile devices. And so really, I think this is an effort for us to really showcase all the exciting ways that gaming, Web3, play, learning all fold into each other. We have an amazing list of speakers of over, I think, 30 plus, 50 plus speakers who, everyone from Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite, Epic, etc., talking about the future of what gaming and education can look like. And then on the Web3 front, we have a bunch of leaders who will chat about everything from learn to earn, on-chain credentialing, blockchain resumes, etc. That's just the beginning of what we're going to dive deep into. And then finally on the metaverse space, we have a ton of leading AR, VR CEOs, everyone from Prisms VR to representatives from Labster. And so we're really, really excited to showcase this program. As I mentioned earlier, this year's theme is Ed on the Edge. We're really, really focused on bringing you the cutting edge technology, showing you how our lives will fundamentally change as we change how we learn, how we play, how we socialize in the metaverse, especially as our lives and children's lives and learners' lives move increasingly virtual. And there's actually quite a lot of action going on here, so that's exciting. And so to introduce you all to the next section, we will have a session showcased around Chicago Cred, actually an organization created in 2016 by Arne Duncan, former Secretary of Education. And that organization really is focused on anti-gun violence and helping people work, either victims or people who have been formerly incarcerated because of gun violence, and helping them transition back into everyday life, but also providing them coaching. And so his organization, he's actually been able to bring his panelists to join him on stage on the Spotlight channel. So that session will come up shortly next. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the snippet. There's so much going on beyond the arcade. There's an NFT wall where you can mint your own POAP. There is a ton of live demos and exhibitions at Hall of Fame with all of our former IOC and LTA award winners. So really excited about all this action and excited to catch you all after the session.